get the show. Let's get the show on the road. LTBR Daily. Here we are. Interesting reports from DNA Show. It's still live, going on, happening. We get to get the reports from it. This is incredible. So Hitman Holla is on Breakfast with the Champ this morning. Sorry, I had it all crisscrossed. He's on Breakfast with the Champ this morning with DNA. And DNA brought up the Murder Mook potential for a battle. Murder Mook Hitman possibilities, because they had a back and forth about some of Hitman's bars on Summer Madness 2. And Hitman said to DNA, I don't understand why Murder Mook is criticizing me. He had 5 rounds and nothing was memorable that night.
Ooh, talk back.
Ooh.
And I gotta kind of agree with Hitman. Gotta kind of agree with the man. Okay. But it's also easy if you're the debut of the night versus the last battle at midnight. So,
especially after Lux went, bro. Come on, man.
So let's make sure Hitman. Let's put just a little context to that. All right, let's just put a little context to it.
Just a little bit, man. Just a little.
But let's throw it to the people. Murder Mook versus Hitman Holla. Are you here for this? Is this a match you need or like?
Kind of agree. It's a definite agree. Touche. That whole battle was trash. Yikes. Project Rico in the building. What up, player? And says Def 91.
Needs a crowd, but yeah.
Work. Really? Hitman versus Mook would happen. Or should happen. Sorry about that. JCR. More interested in the undercard. What? Mook had no real personal with Hitman. Big stage only, says family first, money last.
Our chat admin says I'm cool on this.
Wow. Okay.
Kind of shocked.
Is that our chat admin from the South? France?
No.
No? All right.
It's from the DMV.
Needs a crowd, Summer Madness.
I agree with the crowd.
Y'all need that crowd?
For Hitman, I think Hitman's one of those that I don't
well,
see
save that because that's our next topic. Save that. Okay. But Vlad CC, it looks like you guys aren't too into the idea of Murder Mook and Hitman.
Says who?
Your body language.
All men want to see more Mook at any means necessary. So
crazy. First of all, pause yourself.
CC, only all men over 40.
All right. Hey, I ain't over 40 yet, all right, man. I got about 13 more days till I get there, all right? Yeah, birthday's on the 24th. Sagittarius gang. You heard?
Oh, you missed the cut. That's too bad.
Whatever.
You missed the cut.
When a Libra, Scorpio, and a Sagittarius make a show.
And another cut.
This is what you get.
You missed the cut. Sorry, buddy.
What you talk about, man? Listen, I make the cut, all right? Look, I'm here for all that, man. We're talking about one of the greatest performers of all time versus one of the best anglers / writers / lyricists / pure MC. Shut up, fool. Let me talk. / pure MCs of all time. All right. I'm here for all this. Normally, I'm not always the biggest fans of style clashes, but look at it like this. The competitive level of Hitman Holla and Murder Mook, this might be the most competitive battle that we have ever seen in modern battle rap history. Both of these guys take everything 100,000% and are super serious and plan everything out to the smallest of details when it comes to this. And both men want to win. They are both alphas when it comes to this battle thing. No one wants to come out there looking like a bozo or like a fool. So I would love to see who would be the victor. Who can take this home? Will it be Hitman with the performance and the energy, or will it be Mook with the little mastermind writtens and all that stuff? I'm for all this, man. I'm for all this.
That's cute. That's nice. I need a crowd. I just don't see this hitting the same way more on Hitman's part without the crowd, because that's how he writes. He writes to perform in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I just don't see it really translating in the bubble. Like, I just can't get my mind around it.
But Hitman just said, listen, when I wrote, with the same buzz, I can't lie all of them. He said, look.
Is that how he talk? Is that how he talk, y'all?
That's how I hear it. That's how I hear it in my head. You know what I'm saying? But he said that's how he wrote those bars for that big stage. But if he gets a chance to get Murder Mook, or if he's in a volume or one of those small settings, he's gonna change things around. He's gonna
And that's
change
the
the rhythm to
question
make it
too.
appropriate for that.
Let me.
Shout out to no, wait, hold
He
up.
hasn't earned it.
Shout out to the real gifted, because he said, can Mook beat Hitman with a crowd? Because I started it that way. I don't see Hitman really hitting the same way in a bubble. But can Mook win in a crowd versus Hitman? And we all know Hitman is one of the, or arguably the best performer in battle rap. Especially when he get his little rubber out there. It's a rap.
But listen,
it's a rap. It's a rap.
Either way, it would be a great test. And CC, like my man JP Run This said, Hitman was fire versus Bill Collector in that little basement in Atlanta on
I was
RBG.
there.
Hello.
I was there for that battle. And Hitman hit different in a smaller setting. Now, yes, that place was
and
packed.
barbershops
Shout out
too.
to RBE, ARP. That was a definitely successful event. But this ain't the same as like a Summer Madness when you got arguably 3,000 people in that mug. It ain't the same like Gnome. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
we're talking about if we have it in a small room. We've seen Hitman do the small room versus Bill Collector already in this modern era, and he was dope. He was
he got a debatable now.
Come on, let's not act like Bill Collector ain't one of the best now. You're talking like this
That's
is...
what I'm saying. He got a debatable. I see people say either or.
But they're both fire. They're both for fire.
But there was nothing wrong with that, though. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But, I wouldn't mind seeing Mook trying his hand at getting some redemption at Summer Madness again in a big crowd, because we know circumstances that happened the first go round, and people always adjust. Now, maybe he sees, okay, this is what people like. This is what they want from me, and now I'm going to make my big crowd adjustment. Either way, I'm here for this battle because we're saying one guy would have home court advantage either way. I want to see the adjustments that are made. I want to see these two masters go at it. Why not?
Kind of a crowd.
Hold on.
I'm not saying we can't. Are you listening to me?
Hold on. I want to touch on some of the things that Hitman said in regards to adapting to the COVID setting. He said here, it's 10 times harder to do what I do in a small room because aside from Lux and Verbs, the Pens have never been the top of anything with big crowds.
That's a fact.
And so I do think he has a point where he's saying like all the writers are now flourishing because their biggest hurdle has been removed. But it's also tough to say that somebody that can move 30,000 people in an arena can't move 15 people in a room. You know what I mean?
Didn't we just talk about B-Dot saying he's not coming back for the crowd?
And we're not happy about it.
No.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Don't call yourself an MC if you're saying you don't want to do that.
This is their moment to rock. Like, for real, Hitman is not lying, and it's not no hate.
Let's talk to people a little bit, because I know we kind of like intergendered both of these topics just now. Can Hitman adapt in the COVID setting? What do you guys have to say out there? Fuck the crowd. I want the content, not the cheering. Sean, if Sean can adapt, Hitman can adapt. It's a fair point.
The small room is also when you have to listen to what is really being said, says Mike Phenom.
Jeremy.
I mean, Hitman did beat Shine, right? We all agree to that, right?
He did, yeah. He did.
Yes.
So
needs to be at least a volume crowd, says CP803. I ain't mad at that.
Wasn't Hitman and Suge kind of like in a volume setting? But it was just on
Nah, that was kind of that's a solid venue. That was a bigger room.
That was
it just felt like a small room because it was so dead.
It felt like a small room.
It was so dead.
But I wasn't there.
Them Jersey crowds are terrible. Y'all don't deserve battle rap.
Let's not say that.
Oh no, don't do that because Philly. We remember when Philly got a URL battle, and we know
Lux
how
and
that
Hollow was a fire crowd.
Philly don't deserve nothing either. Philly's a third world country.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They was booing everybody.
They wake up booing, man.
Good morning, GMT.
Demonic.
Damn, that's an F me. Listen. I'm to my people in the 215. You live in the third world country of the United States. All right, I'm sorry. It is what it is. I don't make up these rules, man. I've seen videos of how your city is. It's a madhouse.
Is this a New York versus Philly?
Listen,
this ain't nothing about New York versus Philly. This is about being anti-Philly. This is nothing about us and them.
Cece, they won the Super Bowl and the man ate horse manure
That
off
was a white
the
man.
ground.
That was a white
Okay,
man.
from
There's
Philly,
levels to Philly
from
people.
Philly. All right, from Philly. Okay,
He was from the burbs, probably. That
from
was a white
Philly.
man, though. Don't put that on. Don't put that on.
Even the white
Don't
men
put
in
that on
New York
food.
ain't eating horse manure. Come on now, we ain't doing that.
Like if it was Detroit, we'd be like, oh no, he wasn't from Detroit. He was from Warren. He was from Redford.
He was from Norristown. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We know where he's from. He's a Philadelphia Eagles fan, all right?
Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Philadelphia Eagles fans threw snowballs at Santa Claus.
They said the Bronx is no better. We invented hip hop, all right? We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Threw snowballs at Santa Claus, and when Michael Irving damn near snapped his neck on that ground, y'all cheered. Come on now.
Ooh.
Y'all cheered.
That I was young, but I don't ever forget that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't forget that. Y'all did do that. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves to this day for that one.
And I've been to
Shame on
Kensington.
y'all.
Kensington is a third world country, all right? If you ever watch
Y'all the real savages.
If you ever watched Drugs Inc. or I forgot what the Discovery Channel, whatever that was, and they went to Kensington, yes, it was exactly like that. Zombies walking around. I saw the man's forehead touching his Timberlands, and he was still standing on his feet, all right? It was wild out there. It was crazy.
Oh, thank you, Hardcore Flavor. Let's get off Philly before they all do.
No, let's continue to harp on Philly because that place is just terrible.
I don't have to take this shit.
That place is just terrible, and it produces very strange individuals. There hasn't been one individual I met from there that isn't a little strange, all right?
Philly's crazy, man.
Yo.
And Vlad, let's not even get into their basketball team. They tanked for 5 years and got two superstars that don't even mesh together.
God, who don't even like each other. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, brother.
Just to have people who don't like each other on the team. Ain't crazy, man.
WPO25 says, why y'all talking about us like this? We're traumatized by your city. That's why we're talking about you like this.
I'm not
Listen, man. I've been down to Philly 3 times.
Y'all was talking about somebody being bad when it comes to crowds, and I had to remind y'all. And then Vlad and France, they just took off.
Worse, Sue Surf's lawyer. Philly, aka Chernobyl, is different out there.
That's what it was. It was Jersey, and I had to remind Philly, don't laugh too hard.
Michael Irvin was laying there paralyzed, and y'all cheered. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all different. Y'all different out there, man.
All right, guys. Let's move on with some more reports.
Get the fuck up.
Y'all different.
All right, so one last quote from Hitman Holla in the interview with DNA on Breakfast with the Champ. And before I present this, I just want everybody to keep an open mind first and foremost, right? Hitman Holla had an interesting quote that I want you guys to dissect for me. Hitman says, Loso isn't a rookie, but he is my favorite of this new era. He reminds me a lot of myself the way he always has uphill battles. And so I feel like it's really interesting when MCs see a little bit of themselves in others because they see things that us as fans, media, and other people don't see. So there's that little comparison that lets you know, like, I wonder if he sees Loso can be just like him or has his ceiling capacity. So I want to ask the people, can Loso have a Hitman Holla ceiling? Before you say no, be very open-minded to it.
Oh, yo, as I said before, you say no.
No, because people are gonna like, oh no, it can't happen, no. But I really think there should be something. If Hitman can see it, why can't others?
Gifted Game 83 says never. Loso is a performer, so I can see it, says the Syndicate Group. Possibly, says Mr. Perkins. Loso can get there if he moves right and get more big stages. Yes, Loso has star power and performance, says the Gifted One. Loso outside of Christian tours won't see the same success, says Mr. J Flow.
Sheesh.
Yikes. Tell me how you really feel. Yes and no. He won't be able to control the room, says CP803. Hell yeah, he can, says Hardcore Flavor.
Who did he battle on?
Holla rounds usually decrease in intensity. Who?
Loso.
Scotty.
If he keeps writing how he did versus EK, says Con Queso. That was some good writing versus EK. I ain't mad at that. He won't have Hitman Basement.
Damn.
Jeez.
Well, the people that make the most money on the set, Vlad and Cece. What do you guys?
Midwest Queen, would you like to go first?
I'm gonna start with this. I don't think we've seen all of what Loso can do because, like we all said, he hasn't really gotten the big plates like he said he wants. Like when he was on our podcast a while back ago, he also said that he wants more challenges. He wants big plates. He still hasn't felt like he's showed everybody what he can do. And now I think that was either before or right after him versus JC. And to what Hitman said, that was an uphill battle for him. He was battling JC. And I remember a lot of people did not think he could win or even come close to making that debatable. And we all saw what he did to my boy JC. So I'm not going to go into that. So
I'll never forget how the crowd treated JC too. Ooh, they was on his helmet.
I can see what Hitman is saying, but I don't feel like we've seen his full potential as well. I feel like Loso needs that, like, I don't want to say like a legacy battle, but like a battle versus like a top tier they on a big stage, a big moment. You know, that was a big moment with him and JC. That was a big one. But yeah.
I think we definitely see, that's a tough one for me, man, because we're talking about Hitman is an all-time great from this era. And not saying Loso can, anything is possible. I ain't putting ceilings on nobody. But for me personally, man, that is a tough thing to match. And, you know, from the day Hitman came in the game, he was giving you moments. He was giving you things to remember, things to go by, leaving indelible thoughts in your brain time after time after time. I need to see Loso start doing that. I need to have a little Rolodex of Loso moments, you know what I'm saying, to be able to say that he would have that Hitman holla ceiling. But right now, I'm not going to say yes. I'm going to say a no to that. But Loso can be great, and that is no slight because you can count on one hand the amount of people who might be on the same level as Hitman Holla is. Everyone else just has to find their place in battle rap. So no slight to Loso, but Hitman is one of those guys, man. He's one of those pantheon guys. You're going to have to put in some more work before I can say that.
Well, Loso in the chat. So I would ask Loso, what is the match you feel like you need for us to see what Hitman is seeing? And I'm not saying that I don't agree with Hitman because that's dope that he even would say that.
Okay, he said humble to be in that combo. He says
that battle yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've seen that battle where Loso is on a big stage versus a top tier they.
Well, our chat admin saying Loso versus Shine on that big stage, man.
And it was once booked once upon a time ago.
I know, man. Loso has so many sliding door moments. And that's the other thing,
and that's
too.
Another thing. That's a good point. That was another thing. That was on the tip of my tongue. Whatever. But I didn't know how to say it. But that's how you put it.
He has so many sliding door moments where he just put it in the chat. It was supposed to be Twerk, supposed to be Shine, supposed to be Geechee. You know what I'm saying? So many of these big names that, hey, if he has a moment in one of those rounds, and we're talking about 4 or 5 battles, we're now looking at Loso in a whole different light. And sometimes it's the people who you're battling. When you're battling greatness, it brings even more greatness out of you. You know, sometimes when you get some of these
him versus JC.
That was an interesting.
That was a nasty. You did my boy JC nasty.
Y'all, and the people did JC nasty too, man.
With the IG post too, talk about go to my IG with receipts.
Right.
You did my boy nasty.
Can we address this? Seb says France and Vlad love talking about sliding doors. Pause. Please tell me what's gay about a sliding door. If you explain that to me, I will personally send you a Zoom link, and you can take over the show.
Man, as the pause god, I can see.
No, Vlad, don't support this. No.
That's not a bad pause. That's not a bad pause. I ain't mad at that one.
A sliding door is a pause. What is wrong with you, homophobic freaks?
Dog, y'all gotta stop thinking everything gay, B.
Y'all see spinning doors and y'all don't go through it. Y'all go through the back entrance or some shit.
Hey, that shit gay. I ain't going through that door,
brother. France, Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Right when we get to the meat and
To it.
potatoes.
Come on, brother. Keep big wheels keep on turning. Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Let's get out of this bag right now.
Oh, they said back door. I didn't say back door. I said sliding door. See, and that's that problem. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear.
Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the raps, y'all. Come on.
Right. Anywho, back to
crazy.
it. So speaking of ceilings, Tay Roc had an interesting report here on 15 Minutes of Fame. He had an interview talking about his Murder Mook battle and how he believes that he has reached his height in battle rap. Let's listen into this like a family.
Is that what Nikki?
I feel after that battle, I feel like it's not nothing. No higher I can go. You get what I'm saying? I can just stick around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel it's any much higher. I actually started to feel like that after, battling Lux and Holla. Like, I started to feel like, what more can I do? And then after battling Mook, it's like, what more really can I do? Like, to bigger myself in this, like, besides just keep going.
So let's throw it to the people. He felt like he might have reached his peak in battle rap with Lux and Hollow, the 2-on-2, but the Murder Mook surpasses that. Do you guys believe that Tay Roc has reached his ceiling as far as battles and opponents? What do people have to say?
Hardcore Flavor Rock has reached his peak.
If he's reached his peak, he's a GO contender. He's fighting for God tier at this point. He still got to kill every ex-Cave Gang member. Damn.
Yikes.
Ceiling was for Hollow.
Ooh, Hardcore Flavor. Yes, he's not getting no better.
Thank you for the prop, Hardcore. But that's
thank you, brother.
It's a rough.
More contacts left.
Loso said, "I'm still interested in Rock and Twerk."
Me too.
Really?
Him and Verb.
He has the resume to sit back and take a battle a year, just like Lux and Mook. What's God tier about Tay Roc, says Level Scales.
Ooh,
damn.
Levels, you've been with the shit this morning.
It
You
was
have
a-
not given not one person.
CC, at this point, Level Skills has to just double down. There's no point but to just double down and slander everyone.
Levels has slandered everybody we have mentioned so far, and it's only 11 o'clock.
Syndicate Group. What's the other wrinkle he can add?
France, you still got your girl Hustle left.
Oh. Yeah, but that doesn't do anything for his career though. Like, it's
Battling her doesn't do anything for anybody's career. But anywho, Vlad CC, has Tay Roc reached his ceiling?
Oh man, there's only so many end bosses when it comes to battle rap, and he faced the ultimate two end bosses. What else is there left? An industry guy, and we know how the battle rap community, we know how y'all feel about industry rappers. So what would that really do for his legacy? So Tay Roc might have reached the ceiling of the people that he can battle. Now the only thing that he can really do is, if there's a fire up and comer, he can give them a shot and, have a classic with them or whatever, or put people on. But other than that, he's done pretty much all you can do in battle rap. He's battled all of his peers. He's battled Mook and Lux. What else is there left to do? He's done everything. Yeah, that's true. He could definitely battle Verb. I ain't mad at that. But it's like, but him battling Verb is no longer a thing of he's reaching up to battle Verb. It's like they're on the same level now.
Don't
you know
tell
what I'm saying?
that to Verb.
Listen,
Don't tell that to Verb.
Granted, yes, if we're gonna do a Mount Rushmore, unless you from Baltimore, you probably are not gonna put Tay Roc on your Mount Rushmore. But there are so many people around the world that would definitely put Verb in their Mount Rushmore. So I get it, status-wise, things that they've done for the game, how they've pushed it and shifted the game. Yes, Verb does have advantages on Tay Roc, but when we're thinking about as far as popularity today and them being a draw and all of that stuff and metrics and analytics, they're pretty much on the same level right now. You know what I'm saying? So if Verb and Tay Roc goes down, it's another great battle. It's not like, oh my God, Tay Roc got a shot at Verb. You feel me?
Well, we got to give Rock his roses, because I don't think there's going to be a lot of people like him or Verb that's going to have both Mook and Lux on their resume when everything's said and done.
Facts.
So we got to give him roses for that.
Absolutely.
We also got to give him flowers for the fact that he has battled consistently multiple times for years and has been one of the consistent battlers. Okay, we see some battlers battle once or twice a year and can't remember they shit. Okay, so that's that. But you know, I do agree. There's not many left opponents for Tay Roc. That makes sense. But I'm still here for him versus Twerk. I still want to see that happen whenever Twerk is mentally ready to come back into battle rap.
Physically,
I would love to see that match happen. I would like to see him versus Verb because I've seen them both entertaining. And the fact that Verb called Mook and gave him like a little alley-oop, like a little, you know.
That added a nice little wrinkle to the storyline now. Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
So I would like to see those two, but again, after those two happen, if they do happen, he's battled a lot of people.
Yeah, you know what?
Hitman. He's battled Rex, even. You know,
and I want to give Tay Roc
real quick, Vlad. Tay Roc and Verb are the only people in the world that have battled Murder Mook, T-Rex, and K-Shine.
Oh, yep. That's a nice little stat
K-Shine.
there. Francis Nito, stat of the day. I want to give Tay Roc his flowers.
He's battled a lot of people.
I want to give Tay Roc his flowers for being a survivor in battle rap. All right, this man has gone through so much, and he still has throngs of adoring fans out there who will ride or die with this man. I mean, I don't know how many other people can go through what he has gone through and come out there and still have everybody riding for him like that. It is wild, crazy. If not for anything else, that says a lot to his testament and what he means to the game and what he means to his supporters. Not everyone can say that, man. Like, Tay Roc is a damn survivor out there. Give him his flowers for that. Because anybody else would have got packed up a long time ago and shipped out.
I want to see Roc battle a girl, too.
He did that. I mean, he battled C3 already.
Yeah, and I
want to see him battle
official.
That was so misogynistic.
Official. He said he wanted to battle official before Hustle started her.
We just seen what Arsenal did to her.
They tried to force that on him. He said he been wanting to battle official. I want to see them two battle.
Well, I just want to say this as far as Tay Roc and how we'll always remember his legacy, right? 2017, second in Champion of the Year voting, 13 main stages, 7 consecutive Summer Madnesses, 6 consecutive, most in the league, 6 consecutive Gnomes, second tied in the league for most million view battles on URL. There's just so many accolades you could just run down the list for Roc. It's just kind of like he really embodies what this organization, this league stands for over the last decade. And the Loaded Hollow battles was so special because he had to replace his opponent within 12 days. So it almost felt like Tay Roc had to carry the load against 2 fucking goats in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a lot of people that's going to go to war with Lux and Hollow in 12 days and have to take a brand new partner that's like, you know, a handful of years younger than you, removed from everything, right? So he has probably reached the ceiling as far as opponents. I wouldn't mind seeing Tay Roc take a solid year off. Just let everybody miss him, and then he just comes back and just gives the smoke to everybody who wants to give him to.
This fucking crazy. Yeah, what happens if Tay Roc and Rum Nitty take a year off at the same time?
We'll feel it. We'll feel it.
Somebody else better step up.
Man,
somebody else better step up and take those places and hold the game down, yo. Because when those guys take breaks, it is your turn to show out. When Jordan gracefully bowed out, Kobe said, "Oh, this league is mine right now, man. Ain't nobody finna see me right here. This my come up. Like, I'm here." You know what I mean? LeBron, when he seen it was my opportunity, LeBron took that lead. And I'm looking for Jason Tatum to make that leap, take his game up to the next level, JT. Stop playing these games out here, big bro.
You say who?
Jason Tatum, man. That man has game. I want to see him elevate. I want to see him dominate, man. I need to see.
If I give my pick, I'm gonna be caping for the white man, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, look at that, at least he's European.
You can be talented and all of that, but if you scared of the moment, you ain't gonna be a legend.
Nah, JT ain't scared of the moment.
Don't be scared of the moment.
But France, I ain't gonna lie though, man. That European bull, man. Oh,
Hello.
Man.
Ooh.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he got game. He got game.
I know fans when I come to play, I come to get everybody.
That guy making his debut in the NBA was just completely special. And I kind of compare Luka to A-Ward, and this is a perfect time for this segue here. We're waiting for A-Ward to make his debut to URL. He just had a report on Hip Hop Is Real that he had something locked in that unfortunately fell through, and he gives a slight update as to how he wants to make his debut on the league. Let's listen into this audio clip.
That's no diss to them. What I'm saying is, like, I'm not the kind of guy that wants to come in and say, yo, give me Shotgun Suge, yo, give me Rum Nitty, give me T-Top. I'm the kind of guy that comes in and says, yo, give me Swamp on Volume, and yo, then give me Suge, then I'll battle Jada Nightwing, and then I'll battle, Av, and then I'll take Riggs. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I am. But I want to make sure that when I come in, y'all realize that, like, I'm not just coming in here as somebody that's trying out. Like, I've put a lot of work into my brand. I have a lot of value. I've beaten a lot of the guys, that y'all love on URL. And this is who I want to start out with, to show you that this is the power move I can make. So.
Yeah. Hey, speaking on...
Who said Dre Dennis?
Oh, God, who said that?
A-Ward got his ass kicked by Dre Dennis.
Oh.
All right, so there's that clip.
That's what you wanted to see on the thing.
All right, so there's that clip of A-Ward saying how he wants to make his debut on URL. He said himself, like, he has the skills, the experience, and he's beaten a lot of names that are on the league already, right? So he wants a solid name, but he has no problem taking names that are of a lower status than him, obviously, and he wants the variety of mixing competition. He's very open-minded. But he also mentioned that, like, him coming to URL will be the equivalent of somebody being on the company for a long time, somebody getting hired and getting paid more than you, and you feel some type of way about that. So A-Ward sounds like he's very lenient. I don't know what the discrepancy is. I'm gonna throw it to the people. Who do you want to see A-Ward make a debut against on URL?
A-Ward versus Easy. The block captain says hardcore flavor.
A-Ward versus Sick with Chaos.
Y'all some sickos, man. A-Ward versus NXT. A-Ward versus Sick.
A-Ward versus Saga. What's wrong with y'all?
This ain't even Toxic Thursdays yet, man.
A-Ward versus Loso.
Come on, Project Rico.
A-Ward versus Drugs. You could put him against anyone, to be honest.
Yeah,
A-Ward versus B-Dot.
I mean, they did the 2-on-2 thing already.
See, this is why you guys in the chat don't cut the checks. This is why you guys in the chat don't book these matches. I have not seen a captivating match yet.
West versus Ward. I ain't mad at that one.
What's wrong with Chaos? You want to see him versus Kid Chaos?
Jerry West versus A-Ward.
Really.
I ain't mad at that.
I did like the Real Sick suggestion.
A-Ward versus Fonz. A-Ward versus Jada Nightwing.
I like him versus a pin.
You like him versus a pin?
Mm-hmm. Like Casey, Sick, Jerry. I want to say B-Dot.
Can't stay but salute. Thank you, Miss Marla. Thank you for the love.
Appreciate you stopping by.
I feel like B-Dot is dangerous. I think everybody needs to, unless your name is Chilla, stay away from B-Dot right now.
They said, what's your match? Call me crazy. I would love to have seen A-Ward make his debut against a New Jersey Twerk if healthy and mentally stable right now to battle. But if not, I would love to see A-Ward versus Real Sick.
That's a great match.
I can't get mad at that.
Both guys are, man, talk about like pens and being crafty and flow-wise and creativity. That is definitely a dope matchup that I definitely wouldn't mind seeing go down, man. Ooh, A-Ward versus Chess, says the Syndicate group. I ain't mad at that matchup either, man.
Again.
The angles. Oh, my gosh, man. I ain't mad at that.
I don't really like Chess and A-Ward.
More so for the Chess, because I don't see Chess like
Who said Cassidy? Who said Cassidy? Oh.
No, Cassidy, no.
Oh man.
Damn it! I don't want to see that.
You're trying to chase A-Ward back to King of the Dot. What are you trying to say, Lavish? You trying to say he can't compete on URL? What are you saying here?
No, some of these are no.
A-Ward versus Arsenal. A-Ward
Ill Will.
A-Ward versus Ill Will is something nice.
Now
you're giving me what I want.
Oh, GMTM. Now you're giving me what I want. Yeah, I like that one, boss.
Chess will pack him up and ship him out.
Oh, he battled DNA already.
Dot? Somebody said Dot.
Chess will pack him up and ship him out. Has Chess packed anybody up and shipped them out over the last?
Thank you. When was the last time Chess did that? Who said that?
Maybe Saga.
Ben.
Maybe Tori.
When was the last time Chess did that?
Yeah.
No, Tori, but anybody could have packed up Tori that night.
Come on, Tori
Right.
packed herself up that night. Tori took the suitcase out, opened it up, threw all the clothes out, laid in there Houdini style.
Lavish says, "Yeah, better put some respect on Chess's name." We are putting respect on his name. You're not putting respect on A-Ward's name.
Hello.
He forgetting the packing tape.
That's hilarious.
Long socks with the fucking mud.
Cortez.
They battled already.
Cortez
already.
he can't come back until 2021, yo.
Oh,
Cortez, he gotta sit November and December.
See, when you do things like that, it makes it hard for me to transition to a Cortez topic. It makes it very difficult because now
was you about to?
I really was, and now you've tainted the people. Congrats.
No, because he disappointed me. I wanted him versus Surf. But he disappointed me versus Easy.
How did my man get a?
I'm so upset about that.
He caught a stray, right, Vlad?
How my man get the story vaulted, man? This is terrible, CC. That's terrible. Yeah, you Midwest women, man. Y'all something else, man. Y'all something else, man. Y'all Midwest women. They just come in here messing the whole game up, man.
I'm sorry, Cortez is not trash. Cortez was on a run, and he finally had the culture behind him. Like, yes, Surf, you got to battle Cortez. You got to see him. And then what happened?
Oh,
Easy, the block captain happened.
Don't forget about the Rum Nitty joint before that.
Well, I mean, let's just get it out the way. Let's just get it out the way because you guys are doing this, and this is
Cortez had the 5 battle deal, and it was going so well, man. It was going so well.
He really was about to, man.
Oh, this is so tainted now, man.
This is so tainted. You guys ruined it. Great.
What are we doing here,
you
man?
guys ruined it.
Oh, friends, let's save this for tomorrow.
It's soiled. We might as well get it out the way.
Oh, no. We know how this is going to go, man.
Oh, man. I'm so disappointed in both of you. All right. Anywho, B Magic and Cortez have the exact same amount of battles this year on URL. And an interesting debate surfaced between me and a couple of my peers as to who had a better year thus far on URL. B Magic's year is Jerry West, Geechee Gotti, Chess, and Coffee Brown. Cortez's year is a 2-on-2 against the Mafia, Saga, Rum Nitty, and Easy the Block Captain. Who do you guys think had the better 2020 thus far between B Magic and Cortez?
I can see Vlad.
Yeah, let's just keep him down there.
Hey, yo, what?
There you go. Yeah, that
sounds crazy, B. Thank you, man. Man's trying to get me up out of here, man.
Magic, Cortez, even though it was nasty, Magic, but it's the first year in a long time he beats Core, Magic. Oof. Core 0-4. God damn, what is wrong with y'all here? You know what, man? Let me find out Cortez is gonna be on the list of people I can't make content of here, because him and his Brooklyn buddy, you guys just never take it easy on them too.
You're learning now, Franz. You ain't even say that guy's name. Yeah.
Core had the better year, man. Cut it out. Cortez hate party, Franz. You brought out the toxic. I didn't bring it out. I asked an honest question. You guys brought it out. Magic got classics. We're so happy Magic stopped choking. The bar is so low. Cortez might be 1-3. Magic is washed. Wow. Well, Vlad, CC, you guys kind of already said your case, but who do you guys think is having the better years thus far?
Oh God, damn, Tez. Damn you.
Just want to put in context one thing for your answer. One interesting part that made this a really interesting debate for me was that Cortez's 2-on-2 is half of Magic's resume.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I think when you look at it like this, the fact that Magic is having a year where he's getting his name back and it's a comeback year, people are actually excited to hear when he's on cards now. He's delivering 3 rounds. The fact that he got his name back this year, by default, he is having a better year, man, because Magic was in a dark St. Louis place, man, for a long time to where people weren't even interested in him. People were talking crazy about B Magic for a long time. And now he's slowly but surely getting that groove back, and he's getting better and better with each battle. Cortez started off the year really hot. I mean, the T-Top battle, that was crazy. He got crazy with Saga. The 2-on-2, they won that joint. And it was just the last two battles. I mean, the inconsistencies versus Rum Nitty, clearly getting beaten by Rum, and then clearly getting beaten by Easy the Block Captain, who's a rookie nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of put a little stinker towards the tail end of his year. Now, if Cortez gets a big plate by the end of this year and he's fired and he goes back to being the core that we know and love, then, man, he can definitely save the rest of this year. But as of right now, the fact that B Magic is having a nice linear year and he's going on the incline, man, I'm going to have to go with B Magic at this point, simply because he's getting his name back.
Well, I'm going to give Tez some love after I just got done, slandering the man unintentionally. I was not trying to slander Tez. Mm-hmm. But I will say that Cortez got one of my favorite battles of the year. And that's him versus Saga. Looking at the lineup for B Magic, like, okay, maybe he's gotten better and he's been doing better, like you said, Vlad. But I probably won't go back and rewatch those battles like that. Like him versus Saga, like I'll give that to Tez. Him versus Saga was fire. That was a fire battle.
Him versus T-Top. Yeah, did he battle T-Top this year? Or was that the end of last year?
That was right at the end of last year.
It's not on the list.
No, it's right. It was right at the end of last year. But I fear your confusion, Vlad. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it kind of blends in.
But the momentum was there going into it for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, but if you're going strictly by content wise and stuff like that, hey, listen, man, this could be either man's race or whatever. But everyone loves a comeback story, and B Magic has that comeback story right now.
And I will say this also. Though he choked, Cortez was doing. He was holding on. He was hanging with Nitty. You know what I'm saying? That choke hurt him. That choke hurt him.
Well, I've never felt so disgusted after
that topic.
Good.
I'm not gonna hate on Tez. He was doing good. He was doing good versus Nitty. But again, France, you can't choke versus somebody like Nitty.
You got to do better, France. You Latino heat, brother.
Yeah, listen, man. I feel disgusted. I feel dirty. I feel bad. Everybody was everybody in the chat was just so violent. Vlad, I just want some peace, please.
Listen, man. Speaking of peace, salute to our sponsor.
I give people props. Just like if I say that you disappointed me or you didn't do good, I will give you props too. I'm like a mother.
This might have been the greatest CC cutoff ever. This might be literally the greatest CC cutoff in the world.
Listen, man, I gotta keep the peace. I gotta keep the peace this morning, man. Speaking of peace,
I'm talking to the people.
Salute to our sponsors, thepeacewatchers.com. Thepeacewatchers.com is a Black-owned social safety app. A lot of you guys want to know, how did the Peace Watchers come about, right? So there's a brother out in San Diego. Name goes by the name of Justin. Him and his boys love to ride motorcycles, and they thought to themselves one day, yo, man, there's like 11 of us. What would happen if one of us was to get pulled over or something crazy was to happen? We wouldn't know what happened. So you know what they did? They all formed a group chat and said, yo, if something happens, drop your info and we'll all try our best to show up if we're around. So they took that and turned it into an app. And now with the app, you can download it by going to thepeacewatchers.com, put your info in, and if you and your family all do this, or your block do this, and something happens to you, you can drop your pin, drop your location right then and there, and everyone has a chance to show up for you. Also, all of our white fans who love to watch LTBR Daily, if you want to show up for the community and you want to be an ally, get this app also. Just because it's Black-owned don't mean that you can't get down. And we all know when y'all show up, the police act just a little bit different, all right? So we're trying to take this thing block to block. We're trying to be there for our community. So I want you guys to go to thepeacewatchers.com and download the app and show up for your community. All right, y'all? France, let's move on, player.
All right, man. I want to touch on a quote that Tori Doe said recently about Yoshi G, because I believe their face-off should be dropping sometime today, maybe later tonight. Tori Doe says she is a fan of Yoshi G. Yoshi G is like the city girls of battle rap. And although this is a really,
I like that.
and although this is a really funny comparison, I want to bring it to you guys out there. Do you guys agree with this comparison 100%? Like, when we get to the nitty gritty of it, is it actually accurate? Let's throw it to the people.
Man. Speaking of city girls, thank you, Sandra, for dropping something in that Cash App. She said that she can't send props right now, so I feel like a city boy right
yes.
now.
Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra.
We appreciate that, man.
Very much appreciated.
They both thought skinny. Oh my gosh, Level Skills. You ain't even waiting until Thursday, man. Yoshi is actually more talented than the city girls. Yoshi equals the Millie Jackson of battle rap. I love that reference.
That's funny.
Nope, Yoshi can really effing rap. That's that first round versus Bill showed that. Yoshi equals Thas, Tori equals not. Oh, Thought, Tori equals not. Okay. Take the last. I didn't see what that said, Project Rico. Yoshi got bars, says Savage Vandross. Yoshi is unique and fire, says Kelly Team.
Oh,
Thank you
Yoshi.
for the prop.
He can really spit. No pause. All right, we ain't pausing that.
Speak of the devil, Yoshi's in the chat. Salute to Yoshi G.
Hey,
Yes.
salute to Yoshi, man.
Yes, girl, you the city girls of battle rap. I agree.
You do?
Yes, I'm taking it as a compliment. City
I
girls
got-
is
I got
fire.
a-
No, I think it is a compliment, but I think there's
It's a compliment, right?
I got a different take on this, CC. You know what I
She
mean?
agrees.
I got a
Do
different
any of
take on
y'all
it.
listen to City Girls?
I've tried. I have tried. I've
Right.
tried. All right. It is a
They're
bit
not
difficult.
talking about being.
It is a
wholesome
bit
women.
difficult. They're just talking
Man, that
about
fucking bag from the
if
nigga.
you got that bag, I will sit on you. If you paying money for this, I'll do this to you. If you dropping this, you gonna get this from me.
But Vlad, why do you
Is it-
think
Go
why do
ahead,
you
friends.
why do you think the reference isn't as accurate to the comparison that Tori
Because
made?
to me, I look
And-
at it like this, all right? Yoshi, she's standing up for herself, saying, when I want them not because of a financial gain, not because of them purchasing something for me. It is, I want to conquer them, and I want them for this specific reason. I'm not out here selling myself for a bag, selling myself for some shoes, giving it up to some rich ass scammer just because he got some fake ass credit cards in his bags. So I think the narrative that Homegirl is painting, that Tori is painting on Yoshi G, is just slightly a little bit tinted.
You think it's a backhanded compliment?
I think
Yoshi
so.
says
man.
no.
I don't know. Yoshi may not see it that way, but the way I'm looking at it, I look at the city girls differently. When I hear their music, they all talking about, if you got that bread,
Okay,
you got that
Dad.
head. You know what I'm saying? So and
Okay,
Yoshi doesn't come
Dad.
off that way. Yoshi's just like, yo, I want you because I want you. You know what I mean? For whatever reasons I want. It ain't got nothing to do with money.
Cece, would you like to educate the older gentleman on our panel?
This is what I said in a radio meeting I had recently. It's always a problem for women to talk about their sexuality, but we literally play music all day long of men talking about bitch, suck, and fuck me. Bitch, you a hoe. You this. Da, da, da. But then when it gets flipped around and women are using their own empowerment to talk about their sexuality, it's a problem. Oh my God. That is so unladylike of you. Oh my God. Who raised you? Do you kiss your mother with that mouth? Like, you got men on here degrading women all day long, and you got a woman trying to use that as empowerment. And yes, I'm a feminist, and yes, Black feminism is different. So whatever she wants to do and say, and however she wants to find her empowerment, that is hers and hers only.
But see,
Go ahead.
that literally has nothing to do with what I just said, though.
It does, because that's what the City Girls is about.
I'm talking about the comparison that Tori was making about Yoshi and the City Girls. Yoshi doesn't make raps about giving herself up for the bag. You feel me? That's the main difference between them. She's talking about, I'm doing this because I feel like it empowers me sexually. And she is more than welcome to feel that way about herself, and I'm not gonna tell her to feel any differently about.
That's what we're gonna do.
Let's
Because
start to
I'm
the
gonna let Yoshi speak for herself. If she
Go
in the
ahead,
chat
Yoshi.
still, you
Yeah.
speak for yourself, Yoshi. Because, like I said, this your shit. This what you doing, and like I said, she can tell us better than I can tell you.
Let's throw it to the chat. Let's throw it to the chat. Let's throw it to the chat.
Right. If she feel like she understands the reference, that's cool. If she feel like she understands what City Girls is about and she's doing the same thing, it's just bad rap, that's cool.
Let me ask the chat: Is the Yoshi City Girls comparison of battle rap accurate to you guys? Let's throw it to the chat.
Y'all don't be listening to City Girls.
Yes, no.
I tried. They can't rap.
Nah.
JT fire.
They said no.
Well, who's the one that really can't rap? Oh, that's one of them.
Just my
Terrible.
You know how they talk in
I don't think it matters, to be honest. Sue Surf Lawyer, I'm trying to make content.
At her
but
peak, she can be Kim.
Too.
What'd she say?
She said she liked the Lil' Kim reference better.
See? That's what I'm saying. There's a slight difference between them. City Girls is just saying, yo, if you've got X amount of dollars, you can get this. I don't care.
And Lil' Kim ain't never say no shit like that.
But at least Lil' Kim had like bars though. You know what I'm saying? Like she would at least try to rap. And listen, there's all kind of raps, all right? I ain't stupid. There's all kind of raps and you can rap about whatever you want. If you dead in the middle of the strip club and City Girls come on, everyone's gonna turn up. I ain't no dummy. I ain't gonna be the uncle that talking about, when y'all gonna play that Talib Kweli in here? When y'all gonna play some real hip hop in here? I don't care about all that. There's a time and a place for everything. I'm just literally talking about the content in their raps, all right? There's a slight difference in the content of the City Girls raps and Yoshi G's raps to me. That's all I'm talking about. Hell no, I ain't that uncle at the barbecue, man. Come on, I grew up on all that misogynistic, crazy ass.
Uncle Luke. Y'all was
Uncle Luke, come on,
women
man.
back in. I remember the Uncle Luke shit.
Yo,
CC. I was a kid when that Uncle Luke stuff was around there, man.
CC, Vlad request some Common records in the club?
Hell no, man. I want to hear I want to put some Future on. I want to hear all that stupid ass music, man. I'm with all that.
He will be like, put that Tribe Called Quest on when we drive into the club. Like, what the fuck? Everybody trying to hear that?
You on point, Vlad? All the time, friends. You on point, Vlad?
All the time, friends.
You on point, Vlad?
All the time, friends.
Look how happy he got, Cece. Look how happy he got. Come on, you gotta please the old soul sometimes.
No, man, but there's a time and a place for everything. Come on now, man. You in the club, put that trap music on, put that booty shaking music on, put all that.
Yo, she said Vlad ain't been to a club in years.
Oh man, you damn right, man.
So he better not be club hopping.
I'm all clubbed out, man. I'm in Club Kitty land right now, man. I'm all about that 4-month-old, man. My lady, that's it.
Kitty.
You heard Kitty, right? You heard Kitty too, right?
Like,
oh, y'all some freak bulls, man. Y'all some freak bulls. Hey, you know what I'm saying, man?
I know she listening. She probably like, yep.
Club Kitty.
No comment, man. Like my man would say, no comment.
All right, let's move on, man. Shout outs to the Reach God. Shout outs to the Reach God. He is back in battle rap. Dot and Mac Mel. A battle dropped over the past 24 hours, and the world was so excited to have Dot back. In fact, I'm so excited that we actually got some highlights.
Freak Bull Wednesday's back again.
Yes, we have some highlights here. Let's play. Let's roll the clip.
Yeah, don't play too much.
You could try to run up on me and die.
Oh,
let's go.
There we go. Well, I thought that was a studio laugh track.
You ain't never hit or robbed something. You a goddamn lie. You ain't never put in pain or left a stain. I doubt you even tried. I'm not illiterate, but I could read now with just my eyes. I was in a track, bagging up, fresh.
The people were clearly excited to have him back.
Clearly. There's some gas in there.
I mean,
but
listen,
I understand it's a homecoming.
Yeah, it's a little homecoming. He deserved it.
And the excitement. That's why I said I'm gonna give this battle a pass because I get it. I understand.
That was the clip you chose to show.
That's the clip that was allowed to show.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
hey, I ain't got nothing to say about that. But man, you know what? I haven't seen the battle yet. I will make a point to check it out. But from what I have heard from other folks and some of the bars that have been quoted, it seems like Dot is back on his traditional Dot stuff. And if it's anything like it's been in the past, I'll probably like one round from it. You know what I'm saying? And the other two, I'm gonna be going, yeah, that's Dot. That's Dot.
Watched the battle this morning.
You watched it this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, what you think, CC? I'm here. I'm all in. Let me get my water. Let me get my water.
Sounds like you were
My
entertained.
key limes and my ginger, my Haitian water.
It sounds like you were entertained for a round only.
On both ends.
Oh.
I mean, okay. That's how I left. I'm glad that Dot's back.
Oh.
But again, it was a lot of gas for a lot of things that I didn't think it was needed. So that right there, I'm like, okay. And yeah. Yeah.
Enough said. Damn. Wow.
Maybe I need to watch it again. Maybe it needs to grow on me. But first watch.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right then. Well.
Okay. Bronx versus Brooklyn. There you guys have it.
But he's from Queens.
Oh, Queens.
Queens.
Y'all all cousins at the end of the day.
Hey, listen, there's a big difference between all of us.
Listen, 6 mile, 7 mile, 8 mile. What Britt said? 9 miles. Ain't no 9 miles. No, 3 mile, he said, right? Ain't no 3
There
mile.
is no 3 mile.
Ain't no 3 mile. Oh, man. Look at her face when you talk about Detroit, yo.
Yeah, she does get
Don't
a little.
do New York like that, yo. I've been to New York a couple of times. Y'all all sound the same.
And it sounds beautiful.
Yep.
I like y'all accents. I like how y'all talk.
Word to mother, B. All right, so you know what? Let's keep the ball rolling. Hopefully we don't get a whole lot of pushback on this from the crowd, right? Your man Don Marino puts out a hit list as URL and tells them to stop playing with me. Yeah, promised me Rum Nitty. I rock with franchise, but it's time, and Danny Myers has been ducking me. So I think those are three solid names that I'm here for all three of them, to be honest with you.
Come on, I think the Boar God can be booked immediately. I don't see what's up with that.
Let's go to the people. Rum Nitty, franchise, and Danny Myers versus Don Marino. What will be his record? This is where it gets interesting. I'll say the names again. Rum Nitty, franchise, and Danny Myers.
0-3 for Don, says 2K Fatigues. Come on, K.
1-1-1.
Damn, not franchise? He can't be franchise?
Which one is the tie? He'll be Danny 30. Oh, wow.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for one of y'all to say that. I knew y'all was gonna come. I knew y'all was gonna do it. Slander.
Danny and franchise says Juan. Slander. Don will beat all of them guys, says Hardcore Flavor. He losing to them all, says Nina. Danny will make an example out of Don. Who's the last person Danny's made an example?
Y'all don't like Don. Don was in the chat yesterday. Don Marino.
NWX Bias. That's right. Project Rico, Latino Heat. Stand up for your people.
I'm about to say Latino. Y'all need to stand up for each other.
Franchise will not beat Don. That yelling has no substance, says Lavish One.
Y'all getting smoked in the chat.
Danny debatable. Death by Rum. Franchise win. Danny bodied Red bodied himself. His teeth flew out of his mouth. All right. His fixing, his implant, his partial went during a bar. He bodied himself. He thought so much of Danny Myers that he wrote his rhymes in the car while driving on the way to the battle. He literally was driving with one hand and typing in his phone with the other hand on the way to the battle, and his partial flew out during the battle with Danny Myers. And y'all want to give that as a body for Danny Myers. And Danny's material was all right in that battle. Wasn't even.
You know what, Vlad? I'm gonna say this. Hold on, real quick.
I did this all last week. We not gonna do it.
Is that the battle
when
when
so good this week?
When he rolled on the floor?
Is that the battle when he crawled on his belly, rolled on the floor with beer and water spilled all over the floor? Was that battle, CC? Was that who rolls around in beer, saliva, water spilt on that dirty ass Merlin floor on that stage to make a bar land? He crawled like a salamander on his belly. Come on now. We wildin', man. We are wildin'. That's the body y'all want to claim. That's the body.
Get that hate out your heart.
Hey,
you and friends got to work on your heart this weekend.
Hey, hold on, Cece. Last time we checked yesterday. Hold on, real quick. Vlad, let me get this off. Vlad, hold on. Cece, last time that I checked, I'm on camera taking a photo with Danny Myers. All right.
All right.
So there ain't no Danny hate from me.
And I'm a card-carrying
member.
Greg
told me about that fake love.
I am a card-carrying member of Yikers Island, all right? I am part of the I am part of the Yikes Foundation, okay? I'm part of the Yikes Foundation. And I got to tell my man Danny when he's not doing the right things, all right?
Well, the foundation is cracked.
I'm showing him real love. Y'all are not showing him real love by lying to that man. Y'all be lying to Danny for no reason. Tell him the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell him the truth, okay?
I forgot what we was even talking about.
That's hilarious. How did Danny caught the craziest stray from Don Marino's hit list?
Thank you, Verlicious. Thank you.
All right, Vlad, help me out here.
Yes.
His three battle call out. Rum Nitty franchise with Danny. What's the record you're giving Don Marino there?
Oh man, I can see Don Marino coming out of this 2-1. I can see the franchise. I can see the Danny one going in his favor. I can definitely see that happening. I really can. We've talked about franchise before. The man has potential.
He got better.
The Pascal Siakam of the URL, you know what I mean?
The last battle.
He can definitely step his game up some more. He put a new wrinkle in his game plan. But I need to see more development because he went back to the thing that he is comfortable with. And we're getting a little tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
Toronto.
And listen, Don Marino, you have been doing a fabulous job of keeping your name out there. These skits that you have been doing, these response videos, even if a battle doesn't happen, you still keep your name out there. That NWX University has been working for you. You are doing the other things that these battle rappers are not doing. We don't see franchise when he's not battling. Danny Myers, come on, bruh. Give me something, brother. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about? He got a whole YouTube channel that he
That's true. That is true.
Every other day.
That is true, Vlad. That is true.
I'm not. I don't be watching it like that.
That's crazy.
So you're not gonna subscribe to his channel? But you're a yiker?
I don't subscribe to anybody's
channel. CC got you.
I don't subscribe to anybody's channel. All right, I go and check it when I want to. I don't like to get them updates and alerts like go check out my stuff.
That's that old man. That's what my old ass.
There you go. Exactly.
I don't want all that. Stop bothering me.
I think Cece's got you beat on that one.
Exactly. Hey, she said it. I'm an old man, yo. Don't be hitting me up. I just dropped something. Come look at it. No, I will go on YouTube and search for it when I want to. All right. All right. Now, you guys are right, though, man. Danny has been doing blogs and all that stuff and been doing the recaps. But I do want to see, you know what I'm saying, like franchise doing some more of that stuff. But salute to Don Marino, though, man. He's taking his lessons. He's taking his losses, and he's turning them into positive things. And he's keeping.
They say you don't know how to subscribe on YouTube, Vlad. That's why you don't do it.
Get up! Who all on here? How I subscribe to this here? I'll find it.
Honey, come over here and show me how to do this. Let me do this.
He told me to subscribe. How I subscribe? I used to subscribe to magazines. I used to subscribe to this thing here on
the do that right here.
How they do that? Where they do that at?
Well, I'll tell you this, though. I want to give Don his credit because he knows how to get booked.
Yep. He's a hustler. He is a hustler.
I would say I can see him. Okay, because, you know, a lot of people been dropping these clips of his battle versus Marv.
Mm-hmm.
Don, in them clips, Don was cooking. But, of course, again, we haven't seen the whole battle, so I ain't going to say what. But if Don takes Danny in the beginning of the year, it's gonna be a problem because we all know that Danny, he always starts slowing down towards the end of the year. Nitty, if he took a break and then he bounced Nitty, he gonna have a problem. And franchise, I can see him taking franchise. So that's why I say.
She's waving the lip gloss. Watch out, they said.
So you mean to tell me the Boar God has to now only take battles towards the beginning and the middle of the year? So no more fourth quarter battles for the God of Bars.
Nah, I'm not saying that. That's definitely something that I have said many times on this show that he needs to start improving because it seems like he starts the year off guns blazing,
bang bang,
and then he slows down.
He doesn't slow down.
I've said that many
crashes
times.
And burns.
Stop doing that. Improve on that.
The man was in his own backyard on the murder Mook.
We're not talking about this.
Versus Jerry West, dressed up in a mechanic's outfit with a Jabberwocky mask.
It was a Jason mask.
And a plastic meat cleaver, and he choked in the second round.
Jeez. You can't say meat cleaver. That's what the knife is. You can't say meat cleaver in 2020 without a pause.
Nope, you can't.
Nope.
Damn, New York. Y'all is the pause kings and queens. Damn.
That was not no Michael Myers mask, man. Your man got hit.
Oh, Michael Myers. That's what it was. My bad. I don't know why I felt. I don't know why. I got them mixed up. It was Halloween.
The fourth quarter has not been kind to Danny Myers, man. We know what happened last year.
Just like
3 chokes last year.
Not last year, but the year before. One of those years, he was looking like he was going to be champion of the year, and then after Born Legacy,
it was last year.
Both years. Last year, both years.
He went downhill fast in the Fury.
And that easy battle hasn't dropped yet.
Please don't drop that until 2020.
Oh, I seen that. That's a goodie.
And I've been looking online and I'm hearing things.
Right, take it easy. Take it easy there.
No, don't do that to Danny.
But I haven't seen the battle yet.
Don't do that to Danny, y'all.
Fly boy wave in the building. UK man, them Danny's going around looking for some food, bro.
France is in the industry. I appreciate that, Sue Surf Lawyer, man. I tried, man.
Don't do that to Danny, y'all.
All right.
Easy, why'd you do that?
We don't know if he did that. We haven't seen it yet, CC. We've only heard things.
All right, guys.
I heard some things.
I got a controversial topic here. A very interesting report came from my expert opinion, where Misfit confirms that some of her female peers have ghostwriters.
Duh.
I mean, this is probably not news to us, obviously.
This is not new.
But we can't assume that everybody knows everything that we know, obviously. So
okay, you right.
Everyone's seen.
And we do got new fans. You right.
Yeah, salute to all the first timers up in the chat right now, man. If this is your first time in here, drop first time in the chat for us.
Again, everybody, hold on real quick. Everybody out there that's saying duh, keep in mind there might be a brand new battle rap fan that does not have the knowledge that you have and will wish to possess it. So you must walk them through it.
What up, Trias Level? First time up in here.
See, first time.
Welcome. Black Harris, first time. What up, y'all?
That should be cloud because they never confirm who it is. It's pointless.
Oh, she confirmed this time, y'all.
First time, third time. You see, there's a lot of. Listen, the point of caffeine is to bring new people to battle rap. So we need to literally kind of spoon feed them. So, in this report, my expert opinion, Misfit confirms one of her peers with ghostwriting. Let's listen to this clip.
No, you're not there. Niggas saying females don't write their own shit.
I feel like it's females' fault because most of them don't.
They don't.
Bruh, Sue Surf told me in my face, yo, I wrote Farris 2 rounds and I got locked up, so I couldn't write the 3rd.
Why would you say that?
There you have it. The Sue Surf confirms that he ghost wrote for Farrah Funeral, and Mac Myron.
According to Misfit.
Yes. As Misfit says, and Mac Myron asks, "How do you feel about that stigma? Because obviously it casts upon a really negative stigma for all the ladies." And Misfit says, "I don't blame it because most of them don't." Straight to the people out there.
JP Render says that has to be a troll. Damn, Farrah, that's why you took an L.
Misfits snitching.
Misfits. Oh man, Lavish was stoning everybody, yo. How she know that? She said Sue Surf told her to her face.
You can't trust Surf, y'all.
Oh.
He gonna ghostwrite your rounds and then snitch on you. Damn, that's fucked up. It's true.
That is kind of crazy. If true, man. That is kind of wild. Yo.
Damn.
That is kind of wild.
All right, CC, Vlad, some insight, because CC, you work very close with the industry. Vlad, you know the history of all this, as far as ghostwriting goes back to, and CC, as well as you being a lady. How much does ghostwriting hurt the ladies in battle rap? On both sides, actually, because the MC taking the ghostwriting and somebody providing it to them.
I mean, we got to keep the same energy. You know, we've had a few incidences this year of alleged ghostwriting on the men's side. And we got to keep the same energy for the ladies, if true. If what Misfit is saying is true, that definitely hurts both. For me, it hurts both parties. Because as much as I want to say that you should not be out here trying to have people write your rounds, battlers should not be the ones, you know, providing those rounds either. It just makes the whole sport look corny and it dilutes the whole sport. You know, we keep saying this time and time again, battle rap is the last true purest form of hip hop. And now you got people, brotherhood, and people writing in groups and writing for each other.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Now you got girls asking guys. I mean, we about to have a battle this Saturday where you gonna see Casey J and Bonnie probably for round talk about you got to go right. No, you got to go right. No, you got to go right. Like it's just getting corny now. Now this shit, it's just looking bad. I don't like it. I don't like it when the men do it. I don't like it when the women do it. Period.
But it does feel like the women feel the backlash of it more, even though men are participating in it as well, right?
Probably. I can see that too.
Listen,
I can see that too.
The old man is gonna take y'all down memory lane and give y'all a little hip hop history lesson.
Come on.
Battle rap, hip hop rap is one of the most flip-floppy things that we ever have had. On one hand, you will say, never, ever, ever have someone write your rhymes. You got to write your own rhymes. But we go back to the first hip hop record ever, Sugar Hill Gang. All right, the hip, the hop, the hippie. Grandmaster Caz wrote those rhymes. All right, for Big Bank Hank, and they spit those rhymes. And that is the first record that most people know in hip hop. So this ghostwriting thing has been happening since the beginning of time.
Decades.
From the very first record. All right. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. But here's the thing. Once this becomes you're a professional recording artist, or you are signed and you're signing up for entertainment and all that, things start to change. When you start to have to pay back budgets, things change as far as the rap game and stuff. Now, if you're a hip hop purist and you are on the come up and you are trying to make your names, there are two different worlds. There is the hip hop world, and then there is the recording professional artist world. And you have to decide which world are you in, because believe it or not, everyone that you love has gotten assistance in the past when it comes to their pen, whether it's a hook, whether it's a verse, whether it's a concept, whether it's a few words. I don't care who you are not gonna be one of the most successful rappers out there without any assistance ever. Now, us in battle rap, we take battle rap so seriously that when we hear people saying that someone is getting entire rounds, entire battles written for them, we sit there and discuss, because this is supposed to be the last frontier where you're supposed to be bringing your material to see if you're better than that one individual person. When you get to the levels of Drake and Snoop Dogg's, and you've written classics for other people, and then you become a walking corporation, and you no longer have time, or you no longer have the inspiration to come up with those hits, or you just want to give opportunities to other people to make the best collaboration ever. I understand that. But if people are having months and months to write their own battle bars, you should be writing your own battle bars, man. Battle rap has not reached the point to where people are so damn busy that they can't write their own bars. So in rap music, as an old head, I succumb to it. I understand this is just part of the game. You know what I'm saying? But if you are a brand new rapper and you're out there claiming that you're an MC and you're part of hip hop, you got to write your own stuff, man. You got to at least drop a couple of classics of your own before you start trying to get assistance and all that. Things done change, but in battle rap, this is getting ugly. And to say that most of the women don't write their own stuff, that's putting a stain on the game, man. That's putting a stain on the game, and it's gonna make people look at the ladies differently. That's all I'm saying. Gotta be careful with what you put out there.
How heartbroken will we be if like one of our stars is exposed for having a ghostwriter? No names. I'm just saying. Just pick any star in your mind that would break your heart. Like how would it like change everything?
That Verb had one, I would be very upset. And y'all know how I feel about my Verb. I would be highly upset.
To take you guys behind the curtains, I won't disclose the name, but I was in a writing session with one of the females, and I was actually pretty shocked to see they actually still do the whole composition book, pen and pad. I'm thinking everybody's now like advanced cell phone notepad shit, but like I have seen with my own eyes people write still. So like hearing that like a lot of the battle rappers have ghostwriters, I almost feel like you can kind of figure out who it is, and then ultimately their battles aren't competitive, and nor are they like really high value. They just a popular name that can still get booked. So like I don't want to bunch everybody in with all the bad apples, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I would focus on the ladies that we know are writing their own stuff, give them their flowers and big them up. Everyone else who's getting that assistance and that help, if you want to drop those bars in a battle, then by all means do that. You know what I'm saying? But to say that the majority of the ladies, and then Math is chiming in saying, yeah, like I'm like this.
Well, Math been saying for years that a lot of these guys write for each other. I mean, that's why like this is not a new thing in battle rap. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, man. I mean, it does kind of hurt my heart just a little bit, man. But you know, this has become entertainment. There's big money on the line now, and unfortunately, people just want to see the best product out there. And
does it surprise you that Bonnie Godiva is still booked?
No, because
AC don't talk about it.
No, because it's all about.
They say yes, they say no, not at all.
It's all about the money. I tell you this: if the supporters, if the viewers don't cancel these people out, then the league owners are going to look around and say, well, you know what? There's still a fan base that's willing to pay for them to see them battle. I'm going to book them. Unless the public cancels these people out, it's never going to stop. So it's up to the viewers, actually. If you guys cancel them out, don't watch their battles, bring their value down, they're not going to get booked. But as long as you keep tuning in, press and play whenever they come on, subscribing when you see them battling, they're going to continue to get booked and continue to get paid. It is that simple.
Well, I'll leave it there, man, because that's all the time we have for today. LTBR Daily, Monday through Thursday, 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Absolutely, man. And before we get out of here, salute to our sponsor, MC War. MC War is the league that brings you the battles on beats, 2 rounds on instrumentals, 1 round a cappella. We got Big K versus Swave going down. We've got P versus Charlie Clips. We've got E Ness versus Big T. We got Chef Trez versus Reggie P. And there might be more surprises. The card will be dropping December 13th, but you can order the VOD now if you go to mcward.com/LTBR. Once again, that's mcward.com/LTBR. Support your peoples, man. Show love. Show the power of LTBR Daily. And we will be back tomorrow, y'all, for Toxic Thursdays. We will be closing out the week in grand fashion, y'all.
Pray to Jesus.
All right. Oh, man. Until then, have a great day, y'all. Peace.
All right, we're off.
All right. Good work.